Well, I wanted to thank everybody for coming, and part of today, of course, is National Safe Kids Day, and we got asked to participate in this program, and it's very exciting, and Safe Kids, of course, has been good to us. There's more chairs up here, and we can squeeze them around. But we've been a part through this Madison County Safety Coalition. We have had, oftentimes I call it a coalition of coalitions because we have members from all kinds of different groups, from the Faith Task Force to, we had a pedestrian safety task force. We're part of Safe Kids chapter, and a lot of good work's been done over the years. And and we're very grateful for some of the funding, some of the funding for things like some of the helmets and a variety of things that we have in here has been through the National Safe Kids program with some grants that we've received. A lot of car seats have gone out because of Safe Kids, and so we're very appreciative of that. Another part of this is, and I want to get to, there's three parts to this, and that's one of them, is to recognize the Safe Kids Day and of course, reducing childhood injuries. And a lot of us in this room here are first responders, and of course, you deal with that, very directly, and we recognize that. So we appreciate that kind of work, but we'll talk about that more in just a second. But we do want to raise awareness and get people to be safe. And I look around the room, and it looks like everybody in here is committed to that, is keeping kids alive and uninjured. Another part of this, and it's a little smaller part, but it is a part of this is a fundraiser. National Safe Kids Day. You're going to see more of this. This is the first one they've ever had, and so they're trying to raise funds, and any of the funds that we have raised through this day or any of the other activities goes towards, some of it will go towards the national organization to help support them, and they offer grants to us. Tylenol and Wells Fargo, I think, is the two of the big sponsors. And I don't know, I'm just curious, has anybody seen an advertisement for Safe Kids Day at all on TV? A couple have. Okay, good. I haven't seen one. I was looking, and because while I'm at work, the only thing I do is get on my couch and watch TV. No, I'm just kidding. But it's my favorite thing to do after work. But anyway, the third part of this day is really about honoring the folks, the men and women that go out there on the front lines. We had one of our members from our coalition make the suggestion that we make a physical demonstration of our appreciation for all the first responders and what they do and what they mean to us. And so we have this display that is this beautiful checkerboard display. It's making me hungry just thinking about it. I hope you all have picnic lunch today. But it's sometimes we know that you do your duty, and we know that it's challenging work. And in the times that we're in the recent tragedies that have happened in Boston, and the first responders that were there and responded to some terrible scenes, and those in Texas, and of course, I don't know if all of you are aware of it, but the flagpole out here, there's a plaque dedicated to the men and women of the first responders that died on 9/11, and that was part of this display when this building was built. But in our small way, as Madison County Safety Coalition and the Safe Kids Coalition, we want to honor you by having a permanent place where we can recognize some of the work that you do. And so I'm going to get somebody who is tall to help me. Do you care to help me for just a moment? Do we have any other first responder this tall? Come over here for a second. Up here, there is some pins that I think you all will reach much easier than I am, and we're going to unveil this display. Let me get out of the way, and I guess Marty's going to, so unveil. All right, there we go. Thank you, guys. And what we have here and what it says is our first responders covering Madison County, Kentucky. And we've attempted to get every patch or symbol or logo for each of the departments and different people. And I do want to say this, there's a couple in here that are a little bit homemade. The volunteer fire departments, if I can get their patches, we will put them up. I have been promised a patch from the rescue squad that we still need. I'm thinking the Parks Ranger will get us one. And as you look at this, if I have missed somebody on this that we need to add to that, please let me know, because we can move that. But this is our gesture to you all in much, much appreciation for keeping our county safe. And it's heartfelt, and it took a little bit of effort, but we think it's important that you guys know that there is people here in Madison County that do recognize the work and appreciate it very much. So let's give them a big round of applause for all our first responders. Thank you. The rest of the day is a little bit like an open house. Some of us love coloring, and we got all these coloring books and all these great things. We do want you to sign up for our activity, the participation cards, because we have gotten some very nice donations from Cracker Barrel of Berea, a gold card, dinner for two, and we thank Lottie for getting that for us. We also have 2 gift certificates for $25. Ruth Hawkins, and members of our Safety Coalition, donated those. And so if you want to be eligible for that, you do need to write in here, and you got to go around and look at the nice little fun things to do and get that checked off and bring it over here. We have some youth sports safety and a little bit of water safety. We're all trying to do it inside. We have a great spinning wheel game, some prizes that you can win. Outside, you can look at the shelter in place house, and we really appreciate all the equipment. I want to say trucks, but that's not. I don't know what it's the fire truck, ambulance, and the troopers vehicle there too. And they've got some things for you to look at there. Just enjoy the day. Cake is going to be served. We do have drinks. I don't see anybody getting any drinks yet, but along that wall in there, it's iced down cans. And if you keep, and we've gone to great efforts to recycle the cans and the water bottles, okay? So out there's a recycling thing for cans and water bottles. So enjoy any other comments would anybody would like to make? Chief, would you like to say anything?
Well, this is really neat.
Okay.
You know, you kind of gave me an idea about what she's doing up there, but I didn't really put it in perspective.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
Right.
Of course, we appreciate, you know, everybody on my department, I can speak for them, is, you know, they're in it for the right reasons.
Yes, they are.
You know, everybody does care about kids. They care about grown-ups. You
Yeah.
know, they put their life on the line. You know, anytime we go out, and you know, just to make sure that everybody stays safe in this county. And
That's right.
you know, I'm really proud of them, and you know, I like to throw a little clue in on them too. You know, they're really good guys, and they do a good job. We appreciate everything you've done. That's really neat, and I'm really looking forward to the cake.
It looks really good, boys. I'm glad to be here, and I too am looking forward to it.
Who gets first piece?
If you guys want to say anything from the ambulance side of it, you can. If you don't have to, that's fine.
You said it all pretty well.
You pass the word on to the others that can't be here, and please share that with them, and we will send that. We're in much gratitude, and Safety City is a place of education, and I have to throw this in because I think they need some special recognition. Madison County Fire Department. Yesterday, a couple of our fellows that are here were out here cleaning and cutting and trimming and blowing the grass off. And I mean, there's a huge amount of dedication that they do. Yeah. We're talking about some more work that we've done. We have some plans for the future for all the little buildings and upgrading our water safety area and doing some things like that. And it truly is a community process, and it takes all of us to do it, and it is very much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you.